these are the wheels that are going on the BMW E46 from Need for Speed Most Wanted Tribute. My name is Danny, and recently we did something pretty special on this channel. As you can see, this is my E46 M3 GTR from Need for Speed tribute car. Now, although we put in so much work in the previous episode getting everything painted, that video will be linked in the description. I highly suggest you go ahead and watch that video because it's truly beautiful. We still need to do so many things. Although this is a tribute car and it is not 100% identical to the video game, it is something I've always wanted to do since I was a child in Cuba, because Need for Speed Most Wanted was the one video game I had access to in that country, and I played it non-stop with my friends. But if you zoom down here, what's going on down here? We still need the wheels, and as you can see, between the blue and silver, there's a little white strip. We have to do that as well, and so many more things. But my goal for the end of this video is to have the exterior pretty much done. With that being said, my name is Danny. Please hit that subscribe button. We have put so many hours, sweat, and tears into this car, and the fact that we're here right now, it's really amazing. That's very unsafe. With that being said though, first thing on the list, we're gonna go ahead and wet sand the whole car and then polish it. And then after that, we can start doing with the white stripes, which is gonna take a very long time. When it comes down to wet sanding and polishing a car, I have zero idea what I'm doing. But first we wash the car and then we'll hit it with a 2000 grit to really get rid of the orange peel. And then we're gonna use a polishing pad with polish compound to make the paint pop. And thankfully the white tape outline for the livery design arrived. Although I think 3/8 was a little too thin, we'll find out later. Like I said before, I'm not an expert, so my polishing was not a 100%. So I actually only did the driver's side of the car, and we're gonna have Lucas do the left side of the car to really see how to do it the right way. But let's go ahead and do what everybody has been waiting for me to do. And at first I thought it was a little too thin for my liking, but I think the size is perfect. It's just a nice little outline. It's not a thick white tape that's taking away from the car. If anything, it's adding on to it. Although it may seem very difficult, it was much easier than I thought. You just really have to take your time, because you have to make sure you're going correctly with the blue outline. A lot of you have been asking about my single turbo BMW 335i, an absolute legend of a car on this channel, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not doing great. How do I know? Did I take it to a professional or a dealership with a professional scanner? No, I just used Carly, the sponsor for today's video, and it told me things aren't great. All I pretty much did was plug the tool into the OBD2, just like that. Take out your smartphone, download the app Carly, click on it. There's my card, there's the mileage, and as you can see, vehicle status is very bad. We're gonna easily connect, and the great thing about Carly is it does dealership level diagnosis. Normally you would need like a snap-on tool, cost like $5,000-$6,000. Go to BMW, which are gonna scam you. Well, Carly can do all that for a fraction of the price. I've been using them for years and it has been absolutely amazing, and you can actually go ahead and use code DannyZWA at checkout for a special discount. Link will be in the description, but wow. And if you don't quite understand something, it has a smart mechanic feature. It gives you the fault code, reasons why you have the fault code, even symptoms, and just helps you diagnose it. Not only that, Carly also has an amazing feature which allows you to code your car. All these options you're seeing on the screen, I can pretty much put them on the car, take them off the car, or set them to my preference. So with that being... Oh, here's thank you to Carly for sponsoring today's video. Remember, use code DannyZ when you're buying Carly product. And remember, if you don't have a Carly in your car, you're simply doing it wrong. Don't take the risk. It's 1,000,000% worth it. Before we do the driver's side, a big issue we're having, the trim piece that goes across the door has a metal backing that then clips onto the door. Well, that metal backing pretty much broke when I took it off, and it's honestly just old and it doesn't look good. So we're gonna go ahead, clean it up nicely, and put some 3M on, and it should actually fit better than it did from factory.
So good. Wow, it really brings out the color.
Right? It's so cool. Love it.
Okay, this kind of gave silver a little bit, but bringing this white, or it gave gold. It's like, gold.
It looks more silver with the white.
It looks more silver with the white.
Thankfully, Christopher loves it, but here we go. The most important part of the build, what makes or breaks a car, what takes hours and hours and hours to decide on, wheels. And there's no denying it, wheels make or break a build, 100%. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this. That is why we have to give a round of applause, and why the only ones I trust taking care of my wheels and tires is Fitment Industries. Oh, stop. Listen up. Everybody always asks me, oh, where do you get your wheels and tires and whatnot? How do you know what fits and what doesn't? Fitment Industries. They literally, look, it's a wheel and tire. They literally balance the wheel for you. They mount the wheel for you. It is absolutely amazing. And they have a full gallery that shows you what fits on your car and doesn't. And even better, there is a discount code. When you go to check out, there's a creator section. Please use the creator DannyZ, because that helps me a lot. And you guys are gonna get a sweet discount. With that being said, my name is Danny, and these are the wheels that are going on the BMW E46 from Need for Speed Most Wanted Tribute. 19x10 plus 25 Apex EC7 RS wheels. The lightest forged wheels they make. Designed specifically for weight reduction, performance, but also amazing looks. Now, I'm not gonna lie, choosing wheels was pretty difficult, especially for such a legendary car, but my mindset behind it was, it's really cool that I've been able to make this car a tribute, but also incorporate something from my own liking. And although we did stick with the silver for the wheels, I've always wanted Apex wheels. They're wheels mainly for BMWs, they're 5x120s, and they're amazing quality, very lightweight. Just a nice set of clean wheels, wrapped in 295 of Schmidt. 295 me right there, baby. And although we're still waiting on the suspension, I do want to start putting on the wheels just to see where we're at, because it was kind of difficult trying to get the right measurements for this body kit. Now, putting on the wheels, I'm honestly getting a little nervous, just because I don't know if we're gonna have to do some serious cutting or not for the body kit. But we're not going to 100% know for sure until we go ahead and lower the car and really do all the fine tuning to the suspension we have to do. But man, as a car enthusiast, there's no better feeling than finally installing those wheels you always wanted on your car. And when we lower the car, I think the fitment's gonna be perfect. For obvious reasons, we have to still lower the car. But oh my gosh, that's insane. Wow, they look absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Who would have thought we'd be here right now? This is how this car started, and now we're here. It's just unreal. These wheels are actually meant for this car. This is actually insane though. Also, another little thing I haven't mentioned, let me know what you guys think about the white stripes. I think they're the perfect length. They are 1/8. A lot of people use 1/4, but this is a perfect size because it kind of adds to the car. It's not just like a thick white stripe, but let me know. Might have to do some cutting up here. Up here we should be good. But okay, let's go ahead and put the rest of the wheels on, and then we're gonna cut to when the suspension gets here. It is just incredible how far this car has come. I mean, look at it. With that being said, we still gotta get a lot of things fixed. Emblems need to be on. So how these emblems go on the car, there's actually 2 little hooks back here, and then there's a little rubber piece. So we're gonna have to drill 2 holes, insert the rubber piece, and then these 2 nips are gonna go on perfectly. Don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. Crooked. Let's go. Yes, 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 yes. I wish you guys could see the magnitude of this car in person. It feels so much bigger than just a car. Like, it looks so big and just cool. You want to drill into this? Oh, look at that. Let's go, baby. Emblems on. Except for the emblem that goes here. I ordered it and I didn't realize it takes a whole month to get to me. So this is coming, but you're probably not gonna see it in this video because, yeah. Okay, next up. This car looks amazing, but if you can look at the front end, we're obviously missing the grills. There's just one big issue with the grills. They're an eBay special and they just don't fit at all. It's pretty bad. It comes with these clips, and when you put it in, it's supposed to latch on, but eBay special, it obviously doesn't. I think if I do a good 3M all around, it should stay on. The 3M definitely came out way better than I thought, so big up FUM. Also, this engine made's an absolute mess. Thank God we're putting this motor in there, so I'm not too worried about this. What's a headlight without some halos? That's what we're doing next. You can see we got positive and negative right here. We just gotta wire these up. I'm still trying to figure out what to wire it up to, but I'm gonna go ahead and take off the headlight and pretty much see where I can wire it to. Since this bumper and the car from the video game does not have fog lights, we just went ahead and connected the halos right to the fog lights. Obviously, before we do any splicing, we have to make sure it works. But what's really cool is by us doing that, we actually are able to turn on and off the halos with the little button that's already in the car, which is so cool. And we did go ahead and use these little connectors. So whenever we take off the headlight, we can disconnect it easily and we don't have to cut the cables again. During the day, they look okay, they don't look amazing. They're definitely not the strongest halos, but at nighttime, they do look really, really, really nice. But so far, we got the wheels on, we got the headlights wired up, we got the grills on, which look way better than I even thought. Emblems on. We still are waiting on the suspension. I am praying that gets here very, very soon. Thankfully, we didn't have to steal this car because we built it ourselves. Let me know though, if you found this car and the key right next to it with no license plate, would you take it home? That's a great question. Comment down below. If you do get arrested though, it's not my fault. It is insane that we're here right now. Well, my name is Danny, and here we have the Need for Speed M3 GTR Tribute. It's so beautiful. Now, I do 100% have to admit, this is the coolest car to look at I have ever owned. I mean, this car's just so sick. Even though, yes, you're probably commenting right now, the suspension is actually stuck in customs. So, yeah, we're gonna figure that out for the next video. But for now, the wheels are on, this car looks insane. And I was actually looking at the video game, and the fitment in the game is actually horrendous. So leaving it like this, I'm not gonna, but it wouldn't be such a bad idea. Subscribe if you haven't already, because the interior series is going to be nuts, and then right after that we're going absolutely nuts with the modifications right under the hood. Let's just say it's gonna be a completely different car. It's just getting started. Let's go.
We like your car.
Thank you.
Can we take a picture of it?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. It still looks really cool like that.
Yeah, this, right? Yeah, that's inspired by that game.